Hi everybody, welcome back to Embracing Marketing Mistakes, but this week it's a campaign crunch and I have got our second newest recruit with me today. Welcome to the show, Caitlin Wharmby.
Thank you.
Now Caitlin is, for those of you that don't know, the little sister of one of the Prohibition's original members of staff. So when there was originally about 5 of us, there was a lovely lady called Rebecca Wharmby who worked here for 3 years. And basically Caitlin's followed her. How many years later is that?
10.
10 years later, Caitlin turns up, and we thought, well, Rebecca was great. She now works at Lego. Hello, Lego, if you're listening. We are available for bar mitzvahs. And so, so Caitlin's joined us. How long have you been here, Caitlin?
I've been here 3 months now.
3 months.
Yeah.
Enjoying it?
Loving it.
I mean, you can't say you're not because you're being recorded. So Campaign Crunch then is all about looking at a campaign that has inspired us or that we think's interesting. So what have you got for us today?
So today I've got the Nando's and Bukayo Saka sauce campaign. So originally Saka did a campaign with Nando's back in 2023 and they kind of reconnected to do this sauce campaign, which I thought is quite tying with Euros and everything at the minute. Yeah,
so as we record, England have just played their third and final game, and as a proper football pundit, I'm going to say it was absolutely crap, but better than the second game against Denmark. So I don't know when you're listening to this, but we thought it'd be topical to discuss how Bukayo Saka has created sort of the partnership and how it's worked. First question is, though, what did he do before this one then? What was the relationship they had before?
They had a campaign about where, like, Nando's being the place to eat. Right, so it was around the fact that one of Saka's favourite restaurants is Nando's. He goes there for his dad's birthday. It was kind of more of like a this is the place to be campaign.
Yeah, cool. I mean, we've all had a Nando's, haven't we?
Yeah. I mean, you've taken two of the most famous things.
Yeah, and he's got, very, obviously very marketable at the moment. So let's go through what's happened then in the partnership. How have Nando's used Saka?
Yeah, so obviously Saka being a big fan of Nando's, he's been very vocal about it. Always talking about how he goes there for his dad's birthdays, like I've said. They kind of brought it together and brought him in as head chef, they like to call it, which is what the campaign video's called. It's called Yes Chef. And it's him creating his own sauce with his face on it, and everyone went mental over it, basically.
For those of you not on YouTube, basically Saka's face has been amalgamated with a chili. Is that right? Is that fair? Yeah, it looks pretty cool, actually. The bottle looks cool.
They got an artist in to do it. Specifically, so
they could have got a school competition out of that as well. They could. Loads of mileage on the PR side of things. Okay, so rather than go through the campaign, let's look at the creative and let's watch the video.
Yeah,
and we'll share the audio as well on the pod now to see what you think.
Let's do this.
Okay, do you need more chili, chef?
Yes, please. Come on, chefs.
Behind.
More garlic.
Yes, chef.
More tomato.
Yes, chef.
More lemon.
Yes, chef.
Thank you, chef.
487.
Yes, chef.
It needs a little kick. Nice.
And my sauce is good.
The bottles do look really cool. I mean, the bottles look cool. I'm intrigued to see what it tastes like. So the creative looks good as well. I think that using him as a chef, there's something cool about chefs, isn't there? I don't know, like in the last sort of 20 years, Gordon Ramsay, all the cool sort of celebrity chefs. And I'm not sure Saka is a celebrity chef, but
no.
I'd like to know, have you tried this yourself?
I haven't, unfortunately. We did try and run out of the office the other week to get some, but they were all gone.
And what if you go to Nando's, which is your sauce of choice?
Medium garlic.
Yeah, same here, same. Andrew, what's yours?
If I'm at home, extra hot.
Extra hot?
If I'm in Nando's itself, just hot.
Wow. What? Hang on a minute. So you're at home, extra hot, but in Nando's, just hot. Explain that theory for us.
I don't want any trouble timing tummy time.
Okay, so it's just being careful not to rush to the toilet in case it's too extra hot. Okay, right. Okay, so brilliant.
Right.
That's a highlight of the podcast right there. You heard it here first. Okay, so what's been the response to the initial video?
So everyone kind of went crazy over the sauce. Everyone was going to Nando's straight away. It got coverage in loads of national media. It got over 30,000 views on YouTube. And then obviously a lot on TikTok as well. So a lot of people have been going to do like trying the Saka sauce with me videos and things like that. And a few like footballers, I think you said Ella Toon.
Yeah. And she said, check out, I'll be doing toon sauce soon. I mean, Saka sauce sounds cool. Toon sauce, but she dips her chips in. She said she doesn't like chilling, then she dips it. We'll put that video in here.
Right, we're at Nando's. The Saka sauce was actually released today. So I'm going to have a little try of it. I'm not the best with spice, but the bottle looks amazing. Oh, look at that. Peri Peri Saka. Sweet and fiery sauce. One chip. Well, that's a lot. Hey, really nice. Peri Peri Toon coming soon.
And then there's also, I've also seen a TikTok from Declan Rice, which is like 14 seconds. We'll play that now.
Here we go. Peri Peri Saka time. Is it nice, Sax?
It's unbelievable.
Are you sure?
Man's been cooking.
You've been cooking?
Man's been cooking.
Can't wait to try it, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, the Declan Rice thing, he's just sat in Nando's, saying they're just having dinner. And I'm like, do footballers eat Nando's? I don't know why. I always imagine like footballers and athletes to eat better than
I don't imagine Nando's as unhealthy though, even though it is.
Peri Peri chips. Oh, love them.
Yeah.
Macho Pete, what do you go for? What's your meal of choice?
Either thighs, medium thighs,
Okay.
peri chips, and the coleslaw is
Coleslaw's
banging.
a good choice, yeah. The butterfly chicken's good. And the sunset, is it a sunset burger? That's still available with a bit of halloumi on. Very nice. Yeah. I am here for free Nando's. If Nando's are listening, send us some free Nando's and we'll review your sauce. So, okay, no, more back to the reality of what happened. So, could you buy Saka sauce or could you only get it in the restaurants?
You could buy it in the restaurant.
Right, okay.
So they had it behind the shelves, but they had the bottles obviously to use in the restaurants and then they also had them to buy behind the counter.
Right.
But
how much is a bottle of Saka sauce when it's home?
I honestly wouldn't have a clue. We'd have to
have a look on eBay. Should we have a look?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go. £55?
No, but listen.
£55?
But you can save up to 20% with multipack.
Okay, so if we buy more than one, we save 20%.
But how much is a standard bottle of Nando's sauce?
Yeah, how much is a Nando's sauce? You can buy them in Sainsbury's, right? So a normal bottle is £3.80.
I feel like they would have upmarked that the Saka one though if they were selling it behind. They have to have.
Saka sauce, Nando, Peri Peri, medium bottle, number 7. One of one, £1,200.
What? That is crazy.
Okay, that is demand right there. Okay, keep going. This is interesting. There's a whole new market. £45, £39, £35. So people have blatantly got it, and then they're just selling it for... Who's going to pay £1,200? Saka, if you're listening, £1,200 for a bottle of your sauce. But £1,200 is ridiculous. Okay, so the campaign then. So the sauce, we can see that there's been massive demand in the sauce, which at the end of the day, any marketer listening to this is wanting to sell product. The association with Euros, Saka, it feels like a good partnership.
Yeah.
So what brand awareness have they got from it?
Well, they've obviously combined one of the most famous footballers at the minute, I would say, especially for like the young audience. I feel like very
Gen Z.
relatable. Yeah, very Gen Z, very relatable. So they got a lot of kind of bad press, but I mean, no press is bad press, about people stealing it. So people were going into the restaurants and stealing the bottles off the tables because it was
selling them on eBay.
and then selling them. So they kind of like issued a warning to the thieves, like, we are going to get rid of it, and they have now.
Right, okay.
As we're
I
speaking.
wonder if it'll come back if it's so popular.
As of last week.
It feels very prime to me, like scarcity has worked here. The scarce
Yeah.
product, everybody wants some, a bit like the prime.
It literally feels like a PR campaign. Like,
It's worked though, hasn't
Yeah,
it? It's
yeah.
a partnership, brand partnerships work really well. Interesting campaign. Portugal are hopefully still in there, as are some of the other teams that other people are supporting. No matter where you are, that's good. Now, Caitlin, tell me, this show is all about fuck-ups. Now, I am aware that you've only been here for 3 months and, we don't make many mistakes here. But you have worked at Disney before, haven't you?
yeah, I did a year-long internship at Disney.
And how did that go?
I loved it, yeah. However, there was one fuck up.
Okay. We all that's why people are listening, so they want to hear, what did you do?
So I was in charge of sending out invites to a pretty big premiere, and
Oh, yeah.
I put the wrong date, the wrong location, and influencers turned up. So it wasn't.
So what happened then?
Did
you get a phone call?
Yeah, I got a phone call from some influencers. And
Where
they
were you when you got the phone call?
In the office.
Oh, so you were. They turned up in the day. It was daytime,
yeah,
not nighttime.
yeah. It was a daytime event, but it was the day after. Not the day that they turned up, so it was the day after.
So they were there early, not
Yeah.
late, which would have been worse, by the way, if they missed it and then it was
Yeah, no, it was a day early at least. So they did still come after some grovelling,
okay.
and then
Did you have to take them out again, or was it okay?
it was all right. I went and met them. I took them to a hotel. It was fixed quite easily, but it was embarrassing
Yeah.
to say the least.
How did you get the wrong venue though?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. It was like literally the tiniest spelling mistake, and it just.
I mean, I can't talk. I had a webinar. For those of you that come to the webinar, thanks very much. But we had a webinar, and for some reason, our webinar, and I only noticed this the day before, had defaulted to 7 p.m. So Will and I had been here ready at work, and then looked at the time, and on a webinar platform that we use, it was set for 7 p.m. And so I had 200 people turning up to a webinar for 7 p.m., which meant we had to work till, it was my fault, so I had to take it on the chin. I couldn't cancel an hour on the same day and say, oh, it's now at 10:30 a.m., but anyway, there you go. So So did you still get positive coverage? They wrote about the event,
Yeah.
and
And I mean, I was doing multiple events at the time, so I scatterbrain, I blame it on that.
okay.
But I got away with it. It was fine.
And Disney liked you at the end of it.
Disney loved me at the
What
end
I like
of it,
about
yeah.
Disney is are you following your sister's career path? Because your sister worked
It's
at
mental,
Disney.
isn't it? Well,
So are you listening, Lego? Because she's coming for you.
I wanted to do PR originally, and then I swiftly changed to marketing because I didn't want to copy her. And it's just ended up
We've ended up coming here.
literally the exact
Well,
same.
we're the benefactors of that. Well, thanks everybody for listening to Campaign Crunch. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is flying at the moment. We've made it all podcast specific. And we're up to just over 500 subscribers now. So thanks everybody for subscribing. If you haven't, shame on you. Click subscribe. Subscribe, you get to see my face. What could be... Oh, actually, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably better just listen to the audio version. Okay, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much.